Eyes shut, spices scent the air, snake charmers play, and the hum of ancient stories lingers in every corner. Welcome to Marrakech, Morocco's dazzling Harta city, where every step feels like you're walking through the pages of an old adventure book. This isn't just a destination, it's an experience. And once you're in it, you'll wonder how you've lived without it. Marrakech is the gateway drug to Morocco. It's loud, it's chaotic, it's beautiful, and you'll fall in love within minutes. The city's heartbeat lies in the iconic Jama El Fna Square, a kaleidoscope of life. During the day, it's a market of endless wonders. Fresh orange juice vendors, acrobats, henna artists, and traditional musicians. But when the sun begins to sink, the square transforms. Food stalls pop up like magic, grills sizzle with meats, and the air is thick with laughter and storytelling. You won't need a schedule here. Marrakech will give you one. Just steps away, lose yourself in the ancient Medina, a labyrinth of narrow alleyways lined with souks. Think of it like a real-life treasure hunt, lanterns glowing overhead, leather bags, handmade rugs, and colorful ceramics calling your name at every turn. Don't be afraid to haggle. In fact, it's expected. The exchange is part game, part tradition. Now, if you're looking for peace in the middle of the madness, step into a riad. These traditional Moroccan guest houses are hidden behind plain walls, but open up to serene courtyards with fountains, tiled mosaics, and palm trees swaying softly. The contrast between the outside chaos and the inner calm is like stepping from storm into sanctuary. Another must-see is the Majorelle Garden, famously restored by Yves Saint Laurent. A painter's dream of cobalt blues, lush greens, and artistic silence. It's not just a garden, it's therapy with color. Don't forget to visit the YSL Museum nearby if you're into fashion, design, or just want to see how Marrakech inspired some of the world's most famous creatives. The city is also home to jaw-dropping architecture. The Koutoubia Mosque towers proudly over the city skyline, with its 12th century minaret. Though non-Muslims can't enter, the beauty from outside is reason enough to linger. Then there's the Bahia Palace, an exquisite masterpiece of Islamic and Moroccan design, with its hand-carved wooden ceilings, marble courtyards, and colorful tilework. And for something truly magical, book a night at a rooftop restaurant overlooking the Medina. As the call to prayer echoes across the rooftops and the city glows under a golden sky, you'll understand what makes Marrakech unforgettable. Try a traditional tagine, sip some sweet mint tea, and let the city wrap itself around your senses. But Marrakech isn't just about the sights, it's about the feeling, the energy, the color, the music, the smell of orange blossoms and grilled kebabs, the murmur of history in every stone. It's an explosion of life that lingers long after you've left. This is only the beginning. Morocco is a mosaic hand. Marrakech is the fiery red tile at its center. But just wait until you see what lies beyond the red walls. From snow-capped mountains to endless dunes, the next chapters will take you even deeper into the magic. Imagine standing on a sea of golden waves, barefoot on warm sand, with nothing but the sound of wind brushing over dunes, stretching endlessly in every direction. The sky above you blazes with stars so bright, it feels like the universe is within reach. Welcome to the Sahara Desert, where Morocco reveals its most mystical, soul-stirring face. If you think deserts are just sand and silence, think again. This place is alive with wonder. The Sahara is not just a landscape, it's an emotion. It strips life down to its purest form. You arrive with dust on your shoes and stars in your eyes, and you leave feeling smaller in the best way possible. Most travelers start their journey to the desert from towns like Merzouga or Zagora, where the vast dunes of Erg Chebi and Erg Chigaga rise like golden mountains from the earth. These are not hills of sand. These are nature's cathedrals. To truly feel the desert, you have to travel the way nomads have for centuries, on camelback. Riding a camel through the shifting dunes at sunset is like stepping into a dream. The shadows grow long, the heat softens, and the sky burns orange before melting into deep indigo. This is not something you watch on a screen. This is something your soul records forever. Then comes the heart of the experience, the desert camp. As night falls, You'll arrive at your Berber-style Tentoften with traditional carpets, low tables, and warm hospitality that feels like family. Sit around a campfire under the stars. Listen to locals, beat drums, and sing old songs. Eat couscous, cooked in the desert air. And when you finally lie down for the night, the silence of the Sahara wraps around you like a lullaby. There is no noise, no light pollution, just the gentle rustle of wind across the sand and the Milky Way sparkling above. Sahara thrills, sandboard, 4x4s race dunes. It's like being in an off-world movie Cetra, rugged, and absolutely thrilling. Culturally, the desert also opens a door into Morocco's ancient soul. You'll meet the Amazi, Berber people, the indigenous tribes who've called this harsh landscape home for thousands of years. Their resilience is humbling. From the music they play to the crafts they weave, everything carries the essence of survival, of connection to the earth. Sip tea in their tents and hear stories of sandstorms and camel caravans, of family and faith, of life lived in rhythm with the desert. Another gem in the region is the Taga Gorge, a stunning canyon near the desert's edge. Towering limestone cliffs rise hundreds of feet high, carved by the Taga River. It's a dramatic stopover that makes you realize how diverse Morocco's geography truly is, from red cities to golden dunes to jagged cliffs, all within one magical land. Don't leave without watching a desert sunrise. Wake up early, climb to the top of a dune, and watch the first light spill across the landscape like molten gold. It's pure poetry. No photo, no video, no drone shot can ever capture the feeling of standing in that moment. It's one of those rare experiences that stays with you forever. And just like that, the Sahara reminds you what travel is really about. It's not about checking places off a list. It's about slowing down, connecting to nature, and finding something deeper than yourself. It's where silence speaks, where simplicity heals, and where beauty doesn't shout but whispers. The Sahara is just one side of Morocco's magic. Next, we'll move from the sands to the skies, climbing into the high Atlas Mountains where icy peaks, ancient villages, and trails of mystery await. Morocco, snow, valleys, ancient villages, time stands still. Welcome to the Atlas Mountains, Morocco's breathtaking backbone, a place where the air is thin, the silence is deep, and every step you take feels like walking into a forgotten world. If the Sahara strips you down to your soul, the mountains rebuild you with clarity, peace, and perspective. The High Atlas is the most famous of Morocco's mountain ranges, stretching like a rugged ribbon across the country. Just a few hours from the chaos of Marrakech, the terrain changes dramatically. Red cliffs rise up, rivers carve through green valleys, and villages made of earth-colored stone cling to the mountainsides like ancient secrets. Here, the modern world fades into the distance. At the heart of the experience is Toubkal National Park, home to Mount Toubkal, North Africa's highest peak. Standing at over 100 meters, Toubkal is not just a climb, it's a rite of passage. But don't worry, you don't need to be a hardcore trekker to enjoy the region. There are trails for every level, from gentle valley walks to multi-day treks led by expert local guides. The air here is crisp, the views are cinematic, and each bend in the trail reveals a new layer of Morocco's soul. But the real magic of the Atlas Mountains lies in the Berber villages that dot the slopes. These aren't tourist traps, they're living, breathing communities where the Amazigh people have lived for generations. Walk into a village like Imlil, Arumd, or Tizi Ouzou, and you'll see terraced farms, donkeys carrying wood, and children laughing as they chase goats through narrow stone lanes. Life here moves slowly, intentionally, beautifully. And the hospitality? Unmatched. You'll be invited into homes that look modest from the outside, but inside are warm, fragrant, with home-cooked food, and filled with genuine smiles. Mint tea is poured as a sign of welcome, and if you're lucky, you'll be treated to a tagine that's been simmering for hours, a perfect balance of spices, sweetness, and soul. Share a meal, sit by the fire, and listen. The stories you'll hear of ancestors, harvests, weddings, and storms feel timeless. Another highlight is the Ourika Valley, lush and vibrant with waterfalls, gardens, and traditional markets. It's a popular day trip from Marrakech, but deserves more than just a few hours. Hike to the Sidi Fatma waterfalls, where cold mountain water crashes down through rocky cliffs. On your way, You'll pass Berber stalls selling handicrafts, fossils, and woven blankets. It's raw, it's real, and it's all framed by jaw-dropping natural beauty. Morocco's ski resort stuns with winter sports near desert. It's not Switzerland, but it's surreal to see skiers slicing down slopes in the same country where camels cross dunes. Everywhere you go in the Atlas, you'll feel a sense of ancient connection to the land, to community, and to something deeper than modern life. This is a place for those who want to breathe again, to walk off the beaten path, to feel the quiet power of mountains that have stood for millennia. The Atlas Mountains aren't just a destination, they're a feeling. They remind you how small you are, and how beautiful that can be. From the songs of shepherds echoing through valleys, to the golden sun dipping behind peaks at dusk, every moment is layered with magic. But Morocco still has more secrets to share. From these towering mountains, we'll now descend into its coastal charm. Get ready to explore ancient ports, blue-painted towns, and windswept beaches where time moves with the tide. Next stop, Morocco's coastal gems. Picture this. You're walking through narrow alleyways, every wall around you painted in shades of blue, so rich it feels like you're floating in the sky. Or maybe you're sitting by the sea, where seagulls circle above and the scent of salt and grilled fish fills the air. This is a side of Morocco many travelers don't expect: calm, breezy, deeply artistic. In this chapter, we explore Morocco's most colorful escape, Chefchaouen, and the coastal soul of the country Essaouira and beyond. Let's start with the dreamlike town of Chefchaouen, often called the Blue Pearl of Morocco. Tucked in the Rif Mountains, Chefchaouen looks like something out of a painting. Every step you take brings a new shade of blue ski blue, turquoise, deep indigo covering houses, doorways, staircases, and even flower pots. There are many theories behind this unique choice of color. Some say it keeps mosquitoes away. Others say it reflects the sky and heaven. But whatever the reason, the result is absolutely mesmerizing. But Chefchaouen isn't just beautiful, it's soulful. This is a place to slow down. Wander the Medina without a map. Sip mint tea in a quiet corner cafe. Listen to the sound of water trickling from a mountain spring. The town is filled with artisans, painters, weavers, leather crafters, each adding their own touch to this living masterpiece. Hike just outside the town to the Spanish Mosque for panoramic views of the blue city at sunset. It's a sight that stays with you. Now, shift your senses from mountains to ocean as we head to the breezy Atlantic coast, where Morocco's coastal towns offer a completely different flavor. And none shine brighter than Essaouira, city of sea, wind, music, and art. Essaouira, fishing town, white, blue, laid back, serene, and a seawall that wraps the old Medina like a fortress. Walk along the Scala de la Ville, the old ramparts lined with cannons, and watch waves crash dramatically below. Or get lost in the quiet charm of its Medina, where the markets are less hectic than Marrakech, but still full of life wooden crafts, colorful scarves, spices, and street musicians strumming Nawa rhythms. Essaouira is also Morocco's wind capital. Known as the Windy City of Africa, it's a haven for windsurfing and kitesurfing. The long, wide beach is perfect not just for water sports, but for horseback riding, camel rides, or just watching the sunset with your feet in the sand. Here, time moves with the tide. Seafood lovers, this is your paradise. Head to the local fish market, pick your catch of the day, and have it grilled right in front of you. Sardines, lobster, calamari fresh, simple and unforgettable. But Essaouira is more than a beach town. It has an artistic soul. It's long been a magnet for musicians and painters, even attracting icons like Jimi Hendrix and Bob Marley. If you visit during the Nawa World Music Festival, you'll see the streets come alive with rhythms and colors from across Africa and beyond. It's one of Morocco's most unique cultural events. Other gems along the coast include Asila, a peaceful, white-walled town further north, known for its street art and summer arts festival, and Agadir, a modern city with sprawling resorts and golden beaches, perfect for those seeking comfort and ocean views. No matter where you go along Morocco's coast, you'll feel the rhythm slow down. The cities are calmer, the people are warm, and the ocean offers a kind of peace you can't find elsewhere. It's the perfect place to reflect on your journey, from the madness of Marrakech to the silence of the Sahara, from the peaks of the Atlas to the blue calm of Chefchaouen. And just like that, the mosaic is complete. Morocco isn't one place, it's 1,000 stories stitched together with color, music, flavor, and feeling. Whether you're chasing adventure, craving culture, or just looking to get lost in something real, Morocco doesn't just meet expectations, it exceeds them every time. So pack your curiosity, your camera, and your sense of wonder, because Morocco doesn't just want to be seen, it wants to be felt. And trust me, once you feel it, you'll never forget it.